Hello everyone, welcome back to another day in the 100 days graphic design challenge. So today I'm going to be using this 1024 by 1300 pixels. So I'm just going to click create. Okay. Next thing I'm going to do is to bring in all the resources I'll be using for this design. Okay. So I'm just going to drag this and I'll drag into my Photoshop. Okay. So I'm just going to hit enter, 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 enter. Okay, so I have something like this. I'm just going to close up the eyes of these ones and then I'll adjust this. Okay, and this, enter. Then I'm going to reduce this opacity to 20. I'll hit enter. So I'll just bring it down, have something like this. Now the next thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to lock this layer so that it does not disturb us. Then I'll type in my text. Okay, so I'll just zoom in. Then I'm going to say 20k, but I'm just going to type 2 first. Okay, then I'll adjust this. I'll adjust it to be this way. Okay, then I'm going to bring in this. Okay, so I'll just take this beneath this and then I'll adjust this. Okay, I want to clip it on the number 2, but before I do that I'm just going to give it a black and white. Okay, this way, and then I'm just going to head over to filter and I will use Gaussian blur on it. So I click on it, I head over to filter and I head over to Gaussian blur. Okay, that's too much, so I'm just going to reduce this, not too much. Okay, so I'm just going to hit enter. Then I'll click here, I'll right click and I'll clip it to this. Okay, so we now have something like this. Next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to type my tray. So I'll just click Ctrl J and I'll take this up. Okay, I'll take this way and then I'll bring this, I'll hold my shift and take it to the other side and I'll just write 3. Okay, then I'm going to click on this, I'll use my alt and drag this way and I'll take it to this one, and then I'm just going to use my alt and I'll drag my black and white, then I'll click, right click and I'll create clipping mask like this. So we have something like this and we have something like this. Okay, now the next thing I'm going to do, I'll just bring them together. I'll hold this and then hold my shift till this and I'll Ctrl G to group. Okay, then I'll just adjust my tray. I'll click on this, shift this and I'll just shift it so that there will not be too much space. Okay, so this is what we have. Next thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to adjust this. Okay, then I'll bring in this image. Okay, this image, I'm just going to adjust it this way, enter. Then I'll just head over to filter, camera raw filter. Now it has loaded, I'm going to reduce this. I just want only the clothes to be colored yellow. Okay, so it will be giving a color. The rest I'm going to desaturate them. Okay, then I'll increase this a little bit. Then I'll just head over to basic, I'll adjust this as well. Okay, so this is what I have. After I'm done with that, I'm just going to hit OK. So we have something like this. So after I'm done adjusting this image, I'm just going to remove the background. So I'll click on this and I'll click select and I'll click subject. Okay, to select the subject. So I'm just going to click here and I'll right click and I'll click convert to smart objects. So we have something like this. And then the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to click on this, shift this, okay, then I'll control G, I'll right click and I'll convert it to smart object. So I'm just going to bring this here, okay, then I'll adjust this way. I'll hit enter and then I'm just going to clip it. So I'll right click and I'll click create clipping mask, clip it on this particular image. Then I'm on this particular tray here. Then I'm just going to hold my alt, duplicate again, and then I'll click here. I'll use my brush tool to adjust, okay. So I'm just going to reduce the size of my brush, okay. So I'm just going to leave it this way. I'll leave it this way. I have something like this. The next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to bring in this. So I'll just open the eyes of this one and then I'll do the same thing, filter, camera raw filter, okay. So I'll adjust this as well, okay. Then I'll just head over to color mixer here. I'll open it and then I'll just reduce this, okay. I'll increase this, okay. So I'm just going to leave it this way. Then after that I'm just going to hit enter. So I have something like this. I'm just going to head over to select and I'll select the subject as well, okay, very quickly. So I have something like this. I'm just going to zoom in. Then I would use my this and I'll make sure it's a minus. Then I'll just reduce this very well, okay. So after I'm done doing that, I'm just going to click here, okay. Then I'll just zoom out and we have something like this. Next thing I'm going to do, I'll reduce this, I'll adjust it this way. I'll just cover the end of this image with this, okay. Then I'll adjust it very well. So I'll just hit enter. So after I'm done adjusting, the next thing I'm going to do is to add shadows. So I'm just going to click here and then I'll click my brush tool and I'll make sure the color is set on black. I will just increase this a little bit. Then I'll just drop once, okay. I'll take this down. So I'm just going to use my shifts, okay. Okay, so I'm just going to click beneath this image and then I will adjust it a little bit more. I'm just going to hold my alt and I'll drag it. So I'm just going to zoom in. So after I'm done with that, the next thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to click on this and I'll right click, convert to smart object. Then I'm going to click here and then I'm just going to click curves. Then I'll just make it dark a bit, okay, this way. Then I'll just click on this, okay. So I'll head over to my layers and then I'll click Ctrl I to invert, okay. So we have something like this. Then I'm just going to click on my brush tool. I'll reduce this, I'll reduce my brush a little bit more, okay. I'm just going to click this. So I'll do the same thing here as well, okay. So after I'm done with that, I'm just going to zoom out. So after I'm done adjusting this, I'm just going to click on my background. This is it. I'll just unlock it and I'll use my alt key and I'll drag it up this way, and then I'm just going to change this to overlay, something like this. Okay, so before that, I'm just going to add my text. I'll just close up the eyes of this image, and then I'll click all this and I'll adjust it. Okay, I'll just type my text. So I'll change this font. So I have something like this, and then I'm just going to increase this. Okay, so I just adjusted this. Okay, so that everything is centralized. Okay, I'm just going to open up this. Okay, after I'm done, then I'll hit my shift Ctrl Alt E, then I head over to filter and I'm going to use this. So I'm just going to adjust all this. Okay, so with that, we have come to the end of this design. Okay, so I'm just going to see you in our next video. Please do like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.